Good afternoon. This is Deke Fagundis with Interstate Roofing, conducting a repair attempt on the front slope at 2535 Midvale Court. It is the 31st of July, and we are here at the Cox residence. Thanks for taking the time, sitting down to watch this and take care of your customer. I'm just going to quickly go through the tools of the job, and then we'll get started with the actual repair. So first things first, a pry bar. This is an industry standard tool to remove the fasteners as well as unstick these shingles. More importantly, though, the biggest thing that I wanted to point out is I know that you guys asked me to use a roofing snake. Well, as the contractor, I do get to decide which tools that I get to use, and any roofer worth their weight in salt is going to be using something called a mag hatch. A mag hatch is simply a hammer with a magnet, and you can get underneath those shingles a lot better without damaging any co-occurring shingles below. The problem with a roofing snake is when you are hammering on that roofing snake, the shingles below will have these indentations where those ceramic granules have been crushed, which leads to further leaks down the line. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the repair. I'm going to pass this off to my colleague. We'll start removing these fasteners. All right, so first things first, we're going to start unpeeling these shingles. And this one's already undone. All right. And last but not least, the second row. There we go. That's all good. All right, now start removing these nails. So at any point at this time in this video, I will not be lifting these shingles above a 45-degree angle as per requested, per usual. Got one. There we go. 2. 3. And 4. And finally, the second row. Okay. And last one. Last 2. Now that should be all the nails, and if I've done this properly, it should slide out as such. And we will place this off to the side. And if you could pass the phone to me really quick, just some kind of important things to document. So as you can see here, we've already started to develop a crease right here, and we see this little corner right here is starting to crease up as well. So the heat got to me for a second. Now technically this repair has already failed, but for the sake of science, we will just go ahead and continue on and try to get this homeowner covered. right, so now I will be applying the shingle. Now, if you saw in the beginning, you had seen I had outlined the damaged shingle. The reason that I did that was so that when we're putting it back in, it's lined up with every other shingle, making it just that much more waterproof. So, continue on with this. And line it up. Perfect. Okay, now we will re-adhere the new shingle to the roof. Got a couple of bent nails, but we'll work with it. All right. Now, like I said, none of these will be lifted any more than a 45-degree angle. Go. Board's a little rotted underneath. Okay. And the last one. All right. That's all of them. Now, pass me that camera one more time. Now, take a look at this. So, right now you can see this crease developed fully. This crease has developed fully. This flops up and down like a sticky note in the wind. Now, you take a look at this one, you can see the other side started to crease as well as this, and it's about to meet in the middle. Now, this repair has failed. We've got 1, 2, 3 shingles damaged as a result of just repairing one singular shingle. So if we extrapolate that across the entire roof, so let's say there is 30 damaged shingles. We repair 30 of those shingles. And then we have 90 shingles damaged as a result of just performing 30 shingle repairs. So it would be an absolute bad faith as a contractor for me to continue repairs on this home. And one final thing before I close out, I wanted to show you what a pliable shingle looks like. So here you can see this is fresh out of the bundle. I lift it up and down. It's got pliability to it. I can tap it with my fingers. It moves with my fingers. Do the same thing here. I can feel how hard that is. All that asphalt has dried out. So when I bend this, I can bend this well above a 45-degree angle. Look, I can bend it all the way to 180, and it'll just go right back down. I can wipe across the top. Nothing, absolutely nothing happens to the shingle because it is pliable. Now, we bent these underneath a 45-degree angle, and you can see 3 damaged shingles as a result. So we've got a crease here, a crease here, and then the start of a tear here, and then the remainder of that shingle is creased. So, like I said, it would be in bad faith for me to repair this roof. I appreciate you taking the time. I know this ran a little bit long. I just wanted to make sure that I touched all the points that I needed to. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of your day.